guys. I've been hearing a lot of everyone's walkaway stories, and so I just wanted to share with you all mine this evening. So I'm going to start from the beginning. So I was raised in a fairly liberal household, and I grew up listening to all the different mainstream left-leaning news sites, CNN, MSNBC, ABC News, etc., etc. And so all of the information I've heard growing up was secondhand liberal propaganda, essentially. And for the longest time, I bought it without question. And my junior year of high school, I ended up taking journalism. And ironically, I really valued the integrity of true, authentic journalism, of having a balance of both sides. And so, even though I live in a extremely liberal household, I actually have a dad who is a devout conservative Christian Republican who is actually from El Salvador and came to the States when he was 18, enlisted in the Army, and currently works as a physical therapist in the Coast Guard Academy. So one evening, I was in Connecticut, and I sat down with my dad, and I basically told him, I want to hear your side of the story. I will listen, and I want to know your thoughts on all the various topics. And so I sat and listened to him, and the longer I heard his side of the story, it really shook up my world because all my arguments were based on emotion and illogical conclusions, and it really shook me to the core, and I had to go back home and really process it. And that following summer, I started doing my own research on various political and current events. And once I realized how wrong everything I believed in was, I had to really look into myself and realize that I had to make a decision between what my religious and morals are, the beliefs are, and where I stood politically at that point. And once I really took a look into myself, that's when I knew that I had to make the switch. And so now I am a freshman at Emory University, and I am a far-right Republican, and I am proud to call myself a deplorable. So thank you all for listening to my story.